how do you see your first games in Partizan, and what is the condition of the team right now after some losses in the last rounds?
I think it's a team that I fit right in. Obviously, it's going to take a little bit of time to get the chemistry going with the guys and kind of just get acclimated in the city and on the team in general. Just trying to figure out, our systems and everything is brand new. But I like the way we play. I like the systems that we run. I like the offense. I like the way that we go out there and try to compete. Obviously, like you say, coming off kind of like losing 3 games now is kind of like a point where some teams kind of can try to stop and figure out what is going on. But I think it's still extremely early in the season to panic about anything. Those losses happen. What I'm saying? There won't be a team that will go the whole season without losing a game or 2 or 3. So we got to just figure out ways to continue to get better as a team and find our chemistry together, figure out ways to finish those games. A lot of times we are right in those games and there might be just one bad quarter or 3 to 4 segments throughout the game to kind of make us, let the other team kind of run away with the score. But, obviously, like I said, it's been something that we've been in. We got to find a way to finish those games and just get a win at the end of the day. We got a good schedule coming up to kind of, help us prove that.
Speaking about that, Olimpijakosu is the next opponent, so they have good centers at your positions. What do you expect from this game and from your performance personally?
Just like every other game, man. At the end of the day, it's basketball. When the ball goes up in the air, everything is up for grabs. We're going to try to go out there and compete. Whether it's individual matchups, trying to own your matchup, and just trying to find ways to, have some pride in it. And obviously, like I say, we are, as a group, we're going to try to do the best we can to try to figure out ways to, finish games. And whenever we get a lead, not necessarily let the other team come back in the game and try to continue to expand the lead. That's win games. Those teams that we're playing against in this league are very talented, just like us. So we got to kind of be conscious of that and continue to try to figure out ways to finish those games and build leads at the end of the day. Especially when we come in, go at halftime with the lead, we got to try to figure out a way to come back from halftime and trying to continue to put our foot on the gas.
And coach has been using you and Tariq Jones together in the lineup. So how do you like the chemistry that you two have, and how satisfied are you with the minutes that you play together on the court?
Yeah, obviously, it's something very new for me. Obviously, like I said, I've been here 7 days now, and I've had maybe 4 practices, and a lot of different things, a lot of new things, and both offensively and defensively, trying to get acclimated to everything. And obviously, Tariq is someone who. Being out there on the court helps our team a lot, and the energy that he brings, his impact both offensively and defensively. Someone who the opponent teams respect a lot. So for me to be able to be out there on the court and share those minutes with him, whether we try to figure out who's out the 4, who's out the 5, I think we're kind of interchangeable at this point, and we got to just trying to find ways to continue to help one another and feed off one another on the court. But I'm pretty pleased with how things been. I think defensively is one of our best lineup, probably so to say. How we're able to switch up, on big to bigs, or sometimes with guards with Isaac out there on the court as well. But we got to figure it out a lot more. And like I said, we got a long way to go. It's still a long season, very early in the season, and the more we build the chemistry, the better we'll get.
And communication with Coach Obradović, how do you find it so far, and what's your relationship been so far?
It's cool. He's older and has a different way of doing things. That's his way. But I respect it. Just like everybody else here, as a human being, we have our own ways that we like things, and everybody got to respect that. I understand. Like you said, his messages to the team and the thing that he wants us to do. I think he knows exactly what he's doing and what he wants to do. He's been in this game for a very, very long time, more than most of us being alive. So, I respect his decisions and the things that he's trying to do out there and make us do. So at the end of the day, that's what it is. And following the coach's game plan and try to figure out a way to win and go out there and execute on the floor. Thank you.